Okay, well, since I won the chess match and I have to decide on a book, I've got these two that I'm debating on, and I really just can't make up my mind.
Okay.
So the first one is the first Merlin's Grimoire.
Is that the price? That's as much as our rent.
Yeah, that's why I'm hesitant. I mean, this is the other one, which is surprisingly cheaper.
Is that the...
That's the Necronomicon.
Seriously, Rowan?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake.
What happened when I was gone? Rowan, are you going Dark Willow?
No. But seriously, I can't make up my mind. I can't decide between the two.
If only we had some way to let somebody else decide for us.
Hello, my wizarding friends. This is Professor Rowan. I'm coming to you today actually on Thanksgiving, taking a break from the cooking and the eating to come and film this for you. And I'm wearing the comfy clothes because today it's not just the turkey that's getting stuffed. But I'm here today to talk to you about the newest Brilliant event that is starting on December 1st and running through December 8th. The Hogwarts for the Holidays Brilliant event, starting as usual at 11 a.m. my time and running till 11 a.m. I have good news, everybody. The walking the Portkeys part is not in this one. Just, can we all be thankful today for that? But before we get into the details of what's going on in this Brilliant event, let's first talk about the other pieces. There's going to be a free store pack with enough ingredients to brew your own tonic for trace detection and 25 spell energy. The foundables that are going to be found on the map are portraits. Specifically, you're going to be finding Salazar Slytherin's portrait and Helga Hufflepuff. You will eventually need 20 each of them, but you're going to have to do that as part of the quest, so, collect them as available. Using the runestones in the fortresses will be getting you Argus Filch, the groundskeeper for Hogwarts, for an incredibly long period of time. And there are going to be 2 separate port keys for this event. You may want to collect one of each simply because they're going to be taking you to their particular houses' common rooms, so that might be kind of cool to see. The first one is the Bloody Baron, who will be in silver port keys and taking you to Slytherin's common room. The second will be the Fat Friar, who will be taking you to the Hufflepuff's common room through the purple port keys. And that's it. Just these 5. Which means there are no brilliant foundables being given as rewards for completing a part of the quests. If statistically you have difficulty getting through quest 4, you could, in theory, walk the port keys. You only need to walk 3 of them, by the way, not 5 each, but 3 each. So, in theory, you could do that and still get to place everything on the page. But please, don't place the images until it asks you to, per usual. And finally, before we get into the quests, there is one other thing I want to tell you. One of your rewards for completing either tasks within a quest or a quest itself are going to be gifts that you can send to your friends. If you don't have my friend code, it'll be on the screen somewhere here at this point. And I also want to say, make sure that you have empty spaces to collect those gifts before you collect the task or the quest. You have a maximum of 30 gifts that you can hold at a time, so I would say make sure that you have an open slot in order to collect those gifts. Otherwise, they just go into the ether. They get lost. Alrighty then, so let's just get into the quests so we can talk about them. All of the tasks for all of the quests are things we've seen before. It's nothing going to be too crazy strenuous, which is good because December is traditionally a hard month for me. Quest 1 starts you off with brewing 2 tonic for trace detections. Specifically, the tonic for trace detections. Now, it will count as brewing them when you pull them out of your cauldron, so make sure that you start those most likely the night before. Those 2 tonics will get you 2 powdered dragon claws. Return 10 of the Helga Hufflepuff foundable. the one that will be brilliant and in the wild. Make sure that you don't go to the Brilliant Registry page. We're going to be needing to keep all of this, all the runestones that you'll be collecting for Quest 2. So just collect Helga, 10 of her, but don't go to her registry page. Not yet. That will reward you with 2 Invigoration Droughts, which you'll probably be using later, but we'll get there in a moment. Finally, you have to collect 2 things off the map. 2 port keys, energy, ingredients, what have you. 2 items means 2 basic ingredient gifts. So make sure you have the open space in your gifts. Completing Quest 1 will get you 550 Wizarding XP, 50 Brilliant Family XP, 2 Restricted Section books, and 10 Spell Energy. Quest 2 has you collecting 5 of the Brilliant Runestones for the event, which, if you have not gone into your registry, you're going to have at least 2, probably more than that, waiting for you when you get there from the family XP you collected for Helga and the reward for Quest 1. Those 5 Brilliant Runestones will get you 1 Snowdrop. You also need to earn 7,000 Wizarding XP from Traces. That XP will get you 1 Silver Key, but it will be easier because you also have to drink 2 Brain Elixirs. Those 2 Brain Elixirs are going to give you 1 Dark Detector. This is just a section of using the tonics you just brewed, using a Brain Elixir, and grinding. Quest 2 rewards you with 750 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 3 Restricted Section books, 10 Spell Energy, and another gift. This one will be a gift of Barufio's Brain Elixir ingredients. Again, make sure that you have the space in your gifts. Quest 3 is going to take a minute. Just gonna be honest with you. Quest 3 usually has a tendency to slow me down. This is not going to be an exception to that rule. For instance, you need to brew 7 potions. And I will probably have 4 sitting on deck ready to go, but that still means another 3 to brew. So 7 potions to be brewed will make 4 Snowdrop. You might want to specifically brew some potions that you can use in a Wizarding Fortress, because you have to use 5 potions of any kind in fortresses. You could use the Invigoration Droughts that you got from Quest 1. You can use health potions, wit sharpening potions. Those can only be used in fortresses, so those might be helpful to use at this time. And of course, your Stimula potions in case you decide to go into a high chamber. Using those potions in a fortress will get you 3 Leaping Toadstools. You also need to return 15 of the Salazar Slytherin portraits. 15 portraits means 3 Bitterroot. Remember, don't place the image. Not yet. Completing Quest 3 will get you 1,250 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Section books, 10 Spell Energy, and 2 Spell Energy gifts. 2 of them. So, again, make sure you have the room. This is your final warning. Quest 4 has you exclusively in the Night Bus. So this is the portion where I'm expecting you to be using all those runestones that you were collecting. First off, you need to complete 5 Wizarding challenges with 3 or more teammates. That will get you 1 spellbook. While in those challenges, you need to defeat 25 foes. That will get you another spellbook. While defeating all of those foes and Wizarding challenges with all of those people, you need to earn 4,750 Wizarding XP. That will get you 1 more spellbook. Using another Brain Elixir will help make this easier. Also, if you can get into a chamber with a lot of people, the more people there are, the higher your XP bonus. And sorry, that gives you 2 spellbooks, not 1. Completing Quest 4 gets you 5 Restricted Section books, 50 gold, 5 of the Defense Against the Dark Arts books you need for your SOS training, 30 Spell Energy, and 1 Extravagant gift. But completing Quest 4 takes us to our bonus challenge. The bonus challenge will reward you if you complete the entire thing with all of the port key pieces that you would need. So all of the Bloody Baron and all of the Fat Friars. And this one actually does have a new task. So that is kind of exciting, actually. First off, place 5 of the brilliant images on the registry page. Unless you walked the port keys, you only have 3 available to place at this time. So That probably means that you're going to need to go back into the fortresses again to collect more of Mr. Filch, because he's going to be the easiest. That will get you 1 spellbook. But you gotta go into the fortress anyway to complete your highest unlocked chamber, Dark 5, here I come. That will get you 1 silver key. While you're in the fortresses also, you need to make sure you're using 10 Stimulo potions. Those are probably going to be using at least half that when I run into Dark 5. That will get you 2 Witch Sharpening potions, which I will also probably need in Dark 5. The new task is to cast 25 great or better spells. That means that when you're casting your spell, that comes back as either great or masterful. We haven't had this one before, but I do want to point out that the great and masterfuls give you an XP bonus, which will be helpful for that last piece. Those 25 casts will get you 10 spell energy. Finally, you have to earn 12,500 wizarding XP. All of these other pieces that we have mentioned will be getting you towards that number. So hopefully that will help. Brain elixirs, which you'll be getting some toadstools and things like that for it. Didn't say it was going to be easy, just said it was something we'd seen before. That will get you another spellbook. That's it for the bonus challenge. Probably going to take me a couple days. Thankfully, I don't have to walk a Portkey to do it. There are a lot of rewards for finishing the bonus challenge. 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, a Brilliant Event title, 20 Spell Energy, and a Stimulo Ingredient gift, the 3 images of the Bloody Baron, and the 3 images of the Fat Friar. And now for tips and tricks on how to get through this. Please don't place the image until you get to the bonus challenge. Please don't open your event registry page until you get to quest 2. I would say practice your casting now. Your speed is more important than your accuracy from my experience. And also for me, it's a lot easier to trace the spell with my thumb than with my pointer finger. I know someone who uses a stylus because it's easier for them that way. Find out what technique works best for you. If you need to practice outside of this, Wizarding World still has the it available to practice the spell tracing, but it's gonna probably be more efficient to practice them actually on actual traces out in the wild. Pulling your potions out when it says, because it counts as brewing them when you pull them out of the cauldron, not when you put the ingredients in the cauldron. When you're using a potion in a fortress, you have to actually pop the cork on the potion in the fortress. So if you started in a Stimulo potion outside the fortress and then go in the fortress and the Stimulo potion is still available, that's not going to count. I think that's all I've got. And my stomach's informing me that there's more turkey available, so I'm going to go take care of that. Please, if these videos are helpful for you, like, subscribe, share. It really does help us out. Also, thank you so much to our patrons. You guys make all of this crazy possible. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, those of you who celebrate that particular holiday. And those who didn't, I hope you had a wonderful time with the special event. I hope you got all the puffkins and thunderbirds that you wanted. Take care, my wizards, and stay safe. So keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready.